Every night, every person on Earth experiences different dreams and sensations during sleep. Sometimes those imaginary images appear clear and understandable, and sometimes the subconscious tries to send us deeper and vaguer messages. Dreams are a universal language, making dream research a fascinating field because people from different cultures and backgrounds report similar dreams with repetitive symbols. Dreams are a reflection of the dreamer's inner world. While each individual is greatly influenced by the world around them, dreams reflect the dreamer's mental, emotional, and physical state. Dreams come in many forms, shapes, and sizes. They can be precognitive and deliver messages of future events. They can be messages from the higher conscious mind to solve problems, or share spiritual knowledge and wisdom, to add clarity to an event, or help prepare the conscious mind for spiritual work. When we dream, we are in an altered state of awareness. It's one of the best times for our higher self, our spirit guides and unseen teachers to reach out and make contact with us to guide us and provide answers in our waking life. The appearance of certain actions or things in our dreams are commonly found in many people. While each individual who remembers their dreams need to examine them through the lens of their particular conscious life, these symbols can act as a guide for self-examination of issues you need to pay attention to. Today at Spirlution.com we bring you 11 common dream symbols that should not be ignored. 1. Falling. A very common dream is one in which the person feels like they are falling. This may be your subconscious's way of telling you that things are getting way too out of control in your life. You may be afraid of failure or that some of your riskier life choices may be coming back to bite you in the end. If falling is a recurring symbol in your dreams, it is probably a good indicator that you need to focus on anxiety-fighting activities in your day-to-day life, such as meditation or yoga. Another very common dream is the dream where you are falling from a cliff, a building, a rooftop, an airplane, or from some higher ground. When you fall, you have no control and have nothing to hold on to. Thus your falling dream is analogous to a situation in your waking life where you are lacking or losing control. Maybe you are not sure where you stand in a particular circumstance or in your relationship. Perhaps you are at risk of losing your job or losing your home. Such loss can make you feel that the ground is falling away underneath you. You have lost your foothold and unable to keep up with the demands of your daily life. Your falling dream may be a wake-up call of your reckless behavior or poor decisions. You are headed the wrong way in life, and if you continue on the current path, you are going to hit rock bottom. Falling in your dream could be viewed as an analogy of your fall from grace. In order to understand and interpret your falling dream, look at what is happening in your waking life that could bring about the dream. Where in your life do you feel a loss of control? What is causing your insecurities? 2. Flying. Flying shows that you are ready to make bold choices in your life. Flying in a dream can be a truly exhilarating experience. If you are soaring up high, it can denote a feeling of freedom. Perhaps you are feeling liberated from something that has plagued you. As you soar high above the clouds and defy gravity, these dreams hold great significance that shouldn't be overlooked. There are a lot of pressures that come from the daily grind, either in your relationships or at work, and you seek some kind of release. You not only wish you could fly away from your problems, but you wish you could fly above them. Keeping a positive attitude and making strong choices will both help you to gain this much-needed release. Before you start analyzing your dream, you must take into consideration all the details of the dream. Once you have understood all the feelings and symbols, then you would have a better chance of decoding the flying dreams. It is important to know what direction where you were going when you were flying high up in the clouds. If you are flying upwards in your dream, suggest you are now on a new level spiritually. If you were flying downwards, we are trying to get more in tune to our unconscious. If you are flying low to the ground, it represents strength and determination in your life. If you are flying an airplane, it means you're not fully free to have fun, but you're almost there. If you are flying backwards, suggests you want to relive the past and the good memories you experienced. Dreams of flying often indicate the need to reach ambition. Where are you going? How are you getting there? Are you having trouble navigating through life? Flying dreams tend to leave us recharged when we wake. There is a feeling of freedom in being able to accomplish anything in our way. 3. Roads. Just like in life, traveling on roads can be difficult or easy, and its meaning changes accordingly. The important question is what your road conditions are. Roads and paths symbolize the journey that you go through in your life. If you dream of a clear path, it means you know what you want to achieve in life and where you want to go. But if your path is vague and difficult to navigate, it is likely that your subconscious is trying to convey your uncertainty about the future. To see a road in your dream refers to your sense of direction and how you are pursuing your goals. If the road is winding, curvy, or bumpy in your dream, then it suggests that you will encounter many obstacles and setbacks toward achieving your goals. You may be met with unexpected difficulties. If the road is dark, then it reflects the controversial or more frightening choices which you have made or are making. If in your dream you see a very long, seeming endless road, it signifies that happenings in your professional life will soon test your patience. Alternatively, this dream might mean that a close personal friend of yours will cause you a lot of worries soon. Traveling along a dusty, grimy road signifies that you should not expect support or understanding from your environment about your ideas and actions. On the contrary, this dream can mean that some will try to discourage you from moving forward by tarnishing your reputation. There is also an alternative interpretation of this dream which states that someone will envy you soon. Dreaming of a dirt or gravel road implies that the path toward your goals will take some effort and work. It may take perseverance and time before you see progress. Alternatively, the dream suggests that you are paving the way. You are doing all the work to make it easier for others later on. To see an unknown road in your dream represents a path that has not been ventured. You are setting a new precedence for something. If the road is smooth and bordered by trees or flowers, then it denotes a steady progress and steady climb up the social ladder. If the road is straight and narrow, then it means that your path to success is going as planned. To dream that the road is flooded implies that you are letting your emotions stop you at moving toward your goals. You are being too subjective in some matter. If you had a dream about walking down a narrow, winding road, it means that you will achieve success in your life but not before having significant difficulty due to factors that will be beyond your control. You will have to go uphill all the way and work very hard if you are to reach your goals. Traveling along a full and straight road indicates that you will reach fame and renown in your life. Your work will likely be much known to a lot of people, and you will be in a way defined by it. This type of dream is especially prophetic if it is dreamed in the early morning hours of the night or if it is recurring. Walking along an old, cobblestone road signifies that you need to take it slowly in the upcoming period. Risks are also not to be made, especially if they have a potential to tarnish your reputation. A dream in which you will have to build a road to get to somewhere is a strongly positive portent. It often signifies that you will achieve a lot of hard work and dedication. Your zeal and stamina might even serve as an inspiration for many others. Ultimately, the symbolic meaning of crossroads deals with choice, consequence, making a selection about the direction in which we want to go, both physically and philosophically. 4. Death. While dreaming about death can be upsetting, it strangely may be symbolic of positive endings in your waking life. Perhaps you have moved on from a situation or person that was having a negative impact. It generally is symbolic of change, which is a part of life that is ongoing, and some of us have more difficulty being in transition than others. Sometimes, people have an unsettling dream that revolves around death. What does this mean, though? Dreaming of death is not 100% a bad thing. Instead, dreams that involve death can mean that the person wants to terminate something in their life, like a bad relationship or a job that the person hates going to. So, what should people do if they have a dream involving death? Take it into consideration that something in your life needs to be shed and that it's been sitting heavy on your mind for a while. Once you know what the thing is that needs to be shed or terminated, let go of it. That should help with the dreams of death and could reduce some of the stress and worry you had about it. Dreaming of death is more common than most people admit. As morbid as it feels, To dream of death usually symbolizes the ending of something. Death is the termination of ego parts. There is the death of anxiety and anger, the death of a situation. There is the death of an idea, allowing for the birth of another. Dreaming of death or dying can be a psychological aspect of working on tremendous changes in emotions. If you see death in your dreams, ask yourself these questions. Were you the one who died? Was it a loved one? These dreams can also be guidance from a departed loved one trying to give comfort. 5. Cats. Whether or not you are a cat lover in your waking life shouldn't matter. Cats can appear as a powerful symbol in anyone's dreams. Your subconscious may be telling you to get further in touch with your feminine side. This can easily be accomplished through a deepening of your relationships with females. There is a large amount of power associated with femininity. It may just be time to embrace that confidence. This may even lead to a sort of personal spiritual awakening. Dreams are our subconscious minds communicating to us using the language of symbols. Dreams of cats have more often come to symbolize your feminine essence and sensuality. Dreams about cats may also be a message to tap into your inner mischievous and mysterious nature. A black cat in your dreams may be telling you to pay attention to your intuition. As far back as the ancient Egyptians and possibly farther, cats have been believed to be able to travel between dimensions. Is there a message from another dimension here for you? To see a cat in your dream symbolizes an independent spirit, feminine sexuality, creativity, and power. It also represents misfortune and bad luck. The dream symbol has different significance depending on whether you are a cat lover or not. The cat could indicate that someone is being deceitful or treacherous toward you. If the cat is aggressive, then it suggests that you are having problems with the feminine aspect of yourself. If you are afraid of the cat in your dream, then it suggests that you are fearful of the feminine. If you see a cat with no tail, then it signifies a loss of independence and lack of autonomy. To dream that you cannot find your cat highlights your independent spirit. You need to allow yourself to be free and not let anyone or anything hold you back. To dream that a cat is biting you symbolizes the devouring female. Perhaps you are taking and taking without giving. You may be expressing some fear or frustration, especially when something is not going as planned. To dream that you are saving the life of a cat implies that you are reclaiming your independence and power. To dream that a cat is scratching you suggests that you are feeling threatened. Dreaming of a cat without a body or any legs symbolizes limited independence. You are being misled into thinking that you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Seeing two identical cats in your dream means that you need to balance your own needs with the needs of others. You need to remember to take care of yourself and not always worry about others. Dreaming of thousands of cats running around in a house indicates a lack of direction in your life. There is too much going on in your life that you are losing sight of what's important. If you dream of a cat with two heads, then it implies indecision. You cannot make up your mind about something. Alternatively, the dream may also mean that you are too easily distracted by your surroundings. 6. Teeth. For many people who have experienced dreams involving teeth, they may have felt something much more akin to a nightmare, with their teeth either breaking or falling out. Dreams with teeth are very common. Not all teeth dreams symbolize aging. Pulling of teeth symbolizes something that needs to come out, while rotten teeth symbolize the holding of fear and anxiety. Dreaming of falling teeth are the most typical of all teeth dreams. They are usually derived to new situations that cause stress, a new job, fear of loss, lack of power in a relationship, or lies that are being kept hidden. A great way to combat this fear is by trying to live each day to the fullest, and by leading a positivity-driven life. If you see teeth in your dreams, ask yourself these questions. How do you feel about your teeth? We use our teeth to nourish the body. How are we nourishing our lives? Falling teeth relates to health. Dreams of missing or losing teeth pointed to malnutrition or poor diet. This notion may still be applicable to some dreamers. The dream could also be a sign of poor dental health and that you need to visit a dentist. Thus, such dreams may stem from a fear of rejection, feeling unattractive, feeling sexually undesirable, or from growing older. To support this notion, a dream research found that women in menopause reported a higher frequency of dreams about their teeth, so there seems to be a correlation with getting older and having more teeth dreams. Teeth are an important feature to your attractiveness and how you are presented to others. Caring about how you look is a natural concern. Falling teeth relates to communication. When your teeth are missing, you may also have a harder time talking or enunciating your words. Thus, your falling teeth dream may be highlighting some communication issue. You are not speaking up about something, or you feel prevented from doing so. Perhaps you are having difficulties expressing yourself or getting your point across. When deciphering your falling teeth dream, look at what is happening in your waking life that could bring about the dream. Teeth dreams may occur when you are in a new relationship, when you switch jobs, or during a transitional period in your life. This may also be your subconscious telling you that you are too concerned about your appearance and not enough about your health. After all, it isn't about how you look so much as it is about how you feel. 7. Hair. Hair also symbolizes a desire to connect with other people. So long as you know your status, you prefer to know exactly where you stand in relation to others, both at work and in relationships. To dream that you are cutting your hair suggests that you are experiencing a loss in strength. You may feel that someone is trying to censor you. Alternatively, you may be reshaping your thinking or ambitions and eliminating unwanted thoughts and habits. To dream that you are combing, stroking, or styling your hair suggests that you are taking on and evaluating a new idea, concept, outlook, or way of thinking. You may be putting your thoughts in order and getting your facts straight. A more literal interpretation suggests your concerns about your self-image and appearance. To dream that you have long hair indicates that you are thinking long and carefully before making some decision. You are concentrating on some plan or situation. Dreaming that you have hair so long that it gets in your way suggests that your thoughts and/or ideas are preventing you from moving forward. Perhaps you are doing too much thinking and not taking any action. To dream that you have short hair implies that you need to downsize your lifestyle. To dream that you are losing your hair denotes that you are concerned with the notion that you are getting older and losing your sex appeal and virility. You are preoccupied with aging and your appearance. Losing your hair also signifies a lack of strength. You do not have the power to succeed in an undertaking. You may be feeling weak and vulnerable. To dream that the wind is blowing through your hair signifies freedom to express uninhibited feelings. You are letting your hair down. Dreaming that you have gray or white hair indicates that something important has just been made aware to you. It is a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and insight. If you dream that you have black hair or that you are dyeing your hair black, then it indicates that you are feeling closed off. You are trying to cover up your true feelings. To dream that there are endless amount of bugs coming out of your hair suggests that something is weighing on your mind that you are confused about. Perhaps you are making a big deal out of a minor matter. Alternatively, the dream refers to concerns over your public image. 8. Water. Water shows that you are either a person who likes to take chances, or you aspire to take more chances. You have big goals, and your subconscious wants you to shoot for the moon. What is important in analyzing what it is telling you is the form it comes in. Water is the ultimate expression of the unconscious mind expressing your true emotions. Is it a giant wave coming at you that will suck you under? Is it a calm, relaxing pool or lake? Is it a waterfall that gently cleanses you, or a torrent of water where you feel like you are drowning? Looking at how water comes to you in your dream is a generalized indicator of the degree of ease or uncomfortability in your life. When you had a dream about water in your house or a flood, this means you are flooded with emotions in real life. Something in your life caused these emotions and you can't fight against them. Everybody around you notices how emotional you are and how much this situation has impacted you. This dream can also represent problems you have that need to be taken care of. You keep stalling the inevitable and running away from things in your life. The sooner you start solving these problems, the sooner they will disappear. Dreams that include different water sources reflect your level of ambition. If you dream of a vast ocean, it may be time for you to take the initiative and not be afraid of risks. so that you can conquer bigger goals and be exposed to as many diverse opportunities in life. On the other hand, if you dream of weak currents and shallow pools, you're probably trying to take on more than you can right now. Dreaming of dirty water represents our feelings. Dirty water indicates that you have some negative emotions bottled up in you. These negative emotions could be caused by many things, but they almost always represent emotions we have towards our partners. Only this kind of love can cause us to feel negative, so the only way we can get rid of these emotions is by talking to our partner. If you were drowning in dirty water, then you feel overwhelmed by many problems you have in life, and you don't know how to resolve them. Dreams about deep water are warning signs. This dream is warning you to be more careful about your actions in the future. Situation you are about to get into is going to be very delicate, and you need to think twice about your every step. Problems might occur on your workplace, and you need to be more careful about decisions you will make. Every mistake could cost you big time, so think thoroughly about everything. Dreaming about running water symbolizes a period of meditation and relaxation you are going through. Period that is ahead of you will be extremely important for decision making, so be extra careful about the decisions you make. Since intuition is going to be incredibly accurate in the upcoming period, use it to make some tough decisions about important things in your life. When water in your dream was wavy or restless, you need to take control over your life. You let your emotions lead the way and take control over your every decision. Other people often use your soft nature to get what they want. However, if your emotions are expressed through aggression, then you often lose opportunities in life because of this behavior. Dreams about drinking water indicate you will be extremely successful in the following period. This dream is reassuring you that everything you had planned will be successful. You can continue working hard on projects you had started and expect large profit coming your way. This dream is a positive one in general, and other areas in your life will progress as well. When water was flowing towards you, in your dream, this indicates you have a lot of negative emotions bottled up. Release these negative emotions by talking to people who are close to you and try focusing on positive things in life. You need to remember that there are many things in your life to be grateful for. Nine. Flowers. Just as flowers often make people happy in reality, in dreams they usually attest to something good that is happening. If you see a flower blossoming in your dream, new opportunities are probably headed your way, while sprouts symbolize that you are about to see the results of a great investment. However, if a flower loses its vitality and wilts, it may indicate a chapter in your life that is coming to an end. Flowers are not only aromatic, they are also very beautiful. They are tender and delicate and symbolize beauty and comfort. Many people see them in their dreams. In dreams, flowers mean that you are a kind and gentle human being with love and compassion in your heart. It also reflects your hidden feminine side. There are hundreds of flowers with different colors and aroma having different dream meanings. Color and aroma of the flowers seen in your dream reflect different meanings. But in general, flowers in dreams indicate happy times ahead in real life. Receiving flowers in dreams as an honor mean that you will be rewarded in real life also. The emotions of feelings represented by flowers in your dreams are kindness, love, compassion, and gentleness. You love beautiful things and people and seek pleasures of life. Flowers in dreams mean that you are happy and joyful and enjoying financial fruits through hard work. Your happiness is indicated when you see fresh and bright colored flowers either in a garden or a vase. If you see flowers growing in a barren land, you can expect good times in near future. It also means that your hard work and energy will eventually pay off and you will easily come out of adverse situations in life. However, if you see dead or dried flowers in your dream, this is a warning for you that you should not behave in an overconfident manner. It is time to rectify the situation behaving in a more careful way. Throwing away flowers in your dream or seeing them in a wilted condition also signifies turbulent times ahead for you. You are not utilizing your potential and full talent to meet the problems in your life. If you see buds or flowers opening up, you are experiencing psychic powers blooming inside you. But if you see flowers made of plastic, it is a sign that you are not a genuine person and fake things in life. You are putting on a facade of cheerfulness though you are sad inside. Try to be your true self rather than pretending as someone else. 10. Naked in public. It might sound strange, but the majority of people have actually dreamed that they were naked in public at one time or another. That is because this dream symbolizes a universal fear, the fear of being judged. While it might take a lot to put yourself out there, allowing others to see your vulnerability will only diminish those negative, judgmental feelings. Dreams of being naked are very common. They connect to our fear of being exposed. If the dream is about someone else being naked, it signifies the naked truth of a situation or foretell an illicit affair. It can also mean a loss of respect. Nakedness is about accepting flaws and imperfections. Just like in waking moments, it is about how much is exposed to the world of the self. Nudity also symbolizes being caught off guard. Finding yourself naked at work or in a classroom suggests that you are unprepared for a project at work or school. You may be unprepared in making a well-informed decision. With all eyes on you, you fear that some flaw will be brought to public attention. You fear that people will see through your true self and you will be exposed as a fraud or a phony. If you dream that you are proud of your nakedness and show no embarrassment or shame, then it symbolizes your unrestricted freedom. You have nothing to hide and are proud of who you are. The dream is about a new sense of honesty, openness, and a carefree nature. Perhaps you are trying to get to the bare facts. Alternatively, the dream may be telling you that you are drawing the wrong kind of attention to yourself. You want to get noticed, but are going about it the wrong way. If you do have a dream where you show up naked somewhere, don't be embarrassed. What you should do is not feed into the feeling of vulnerability. Up your confidence by doing something good for yourself or practicing a few times in front of the mirror if you're worried about a big presentation coming up. 11. A house. To see a house in your dream represents your own soul and self. Specific rooms in the house indicate a specific aspect of your psyche. In general, the attic represents your intellect, the basement represents the unconscious and intuition. The goal at the end of the day is always self-acceptance. Your subconscious wants you to be proud of who you are. This dream is your wake-up call to start saying I love you to that person in the mirror. To see an abandoned house in your dream implies that you have left behind your past. You are ready to move forward toward the future. To dream that you are cleaning your house signifies your need to clear out your thoughts and get rid of old ways. You are seeking self-improvement. To see an old, rundown house in your dream represents your old beliefs, attitudes and how you used to think or feel. A situation in your current life may be bringing about those same old attitudes and feelings. Alternatively, the old house may symbolize your need to update your mode of thinking. If you see messy and/or dilapidated houses in your dream, then it implies that an aspect of your own life is in chaos. You may be suffering from some emotional or psychological clutter. You need to release these feelings in order to regain control. To dream that your house is damaged indicates your waking concerns about the condition of your house. To see a new house in your dream indicates that you are entering into a new phase or new area in your life. You are becoming more emotionally mature. If you are locked out of the house, then it represents rejection and insecurity. You feel you are being left behind. To dream that your house is broken into suggests that you are feeling violated. It may refer to a particular relationship or current situation in your life. Alternatively, it indicates that some unconscious material is attempting to make itself known. There are some aspects of yourself that you have denied. To dream of a haunted house signifies unfinished emotional business related to your childhood family, dead relatives, or repressed memories and feelings. Symbols are the language of dreams. A symbol can invoke a feeling or an idea and often has a much more profound and deeper meaning than any one word can convey. Acquiring the ability to interpret your dreams is a powerful tool. In analyzing your dreams, you can learn about your deep secrets and hidden feelings. Remember that no one is a better expert at interpreting your dreams than yourself. Every detail, even the most minute element in your dream, is important and must be considered when analyzing your dreams. Each symbol represents a feeling, a mood, a memory, or something from your unconscious. Look closely at the characters, animals, objects, places, emotions, and even color and numbers that are depicted in your dreams. Even the most trivial symbol can be significant. With practice, you can gain an understanding of the cryptic messages your dreams are trying to tell you. The best thing to do when you have dreams is to write them down. The sooner the better. The longer you wait to record a dream, the more chances you have of forgetting some of the finer points and details. This will help you understand how your subconscious mind tries to communicate to your conscious mind. Through this understanding, your interpretations will become easier. You might also think about creating your own dream encyclopedia. Keep a list of the symbols you see in your dreams and what they mean to you. In the future, when you dream about one of those symbols, you need go no farther than your own encyclopedia. Sending you vibrations of peace, love, and light on your amazing journey.